Hi everyone, this is Renee, your energy healer, your EFT breathwork practitioner, and your mental wellness coach to help you change the subconscious programs that no longer serve you. This is an audio series that you are about to listen to. This is part one of Michele Santo and myself talking about energy work and how it has helped us and how we can also help people that are called to this work. So stick around.
Hey everybody, it's Michele here. I just wanted to talk about what to do when you've tried everything to change your life and nothing's working. So I wanted to introduce you to my EFT practitioner, someone who's helped me make immense strides and leaps and bounds in my life, Renee. I was just saying that I wanted to talk about what it came up when we were talking the other day about what to do when you've tried everything to change your life and nothing is working.
Yeah, I could talk all day about that. Uh, so I'll share a little bit about my own journey with healing. Years ago now, I thought I had tried all the things, and I went to doctors and had tried different types of therapy, and it just wasn't quite cutting it for me personally. And I just kept searching and searching. And I was led to EFT probably like 6 years ago now. And I had heard about it before, but I didn't really know about it. And I didn't put much thought to it. I just tried it out because at the time I was just so desperate for help, some type of relief, anything to get me out of my own head. And tried it on YouTube. I found somebody that I resonated with, and I've just been hooked ever since. And it actually changes the neural pathways in your brain. It gets the stuff out of your nervous system so that you're less reactive and you get over your traumas and heal it on a cellular level. That's why I love it so much.
Yeah, it really is amazing. It almost, to me, EFT, emotional freedom technique, in the beginning, it almost sounds like too good to be true.
Mm.
Like, how can this one modality heal so many things, including emotional traumas, physical pain, which I know you're an expert at, and just unresolved memories. But I think my favorite part to use it for is, rewiring new empowering beliefs and new stories about what's possible for me and what I really truly am capable of, not, the subconscious pattern of I can't do this, why try type of thing. But yeah, I'm with you. I tried a lot of different things. I was always a seeker, always loving personal development and self-help and everything. And I was always looking to be better in my life. So I went to so many seminars and workshops. If you look at my bookshelf, it's mostly self-help, reading all the things, taking, coaching. I've tried therapy, talk therapy, and there's nothing wrong with those things. It's just, it didn't access my emotional body, and that's the thing that was missing for me.
Yeah,
No.
a lot of different types of therapies, they're missing the point of emotional and traumatic healing. You've got to include the energy work, and I know that's a buzzword and it's used a lot now. And some people are kind of scared of that word energy, but we're all made up of energy. That's that's just the fact of life. Everything is energy. Our bodies are made up of energy, and emotions get stored and trapped in our body on an energetic level. And EFT is a way to get it healed on the nervous system level so that you're not continuing the patterns and believing the beliefs that are keeping you stuck in life.
Yeah, it really truly is amazing. Um, I feel like I met Kelly online in a Facebook group actually, and I was just so sick and tired of my financial life not being in the place that I wanted it to be. And I remember before I met her, I don't know. EFT was just one of those things that just kept popping up like every year for 7 years. And I'm like, how in the world is tapping on my head going to change my life?
Mm.
These are the points that we tap on the top of the head. But I wasn't open to the science at the time. I was just judging how silly it looks. And yes, it looks ridiculous, but it freaking
Yeah.
works. When you're ready to learn, they say the teacher appears. And so I did an online program about finances and personal fulfillment. And the more I tapped on these fears and old stories or patterns that really weren't even mine, it was just things I heard in family or society about what's possible for women in business. I realized everything just started to fall away, that those things are not true. And I didn't have to believe them anymore. So it just opened up so much more confidence in me to put myself out there in new ways.
You have come a long way, my dear, since I first met you. When I first met you, Michele, you were scared to set boundaries with people, and it was like, I can't do that. And you've come so far. Oh my gosh.
And thank God that I had somebody like Kelly, to open up to about these things, because I was terrified to speak up and share what's important to me, or just make a simple request. Like, gosh, I was so afraid that people would not like me, or it would start a fight, and I didn't know how to handle the wave of, setting those boundaries and staying firm within my own energy body. But, with Kelly's support, I think we've probably tapped weekly for, I don't know, years now,
Yeah, we
just
have.
about. And it just gets easier. You do it in little ways, and you realize that you don't die.
Yeah.
And then it becomes a new normal and a habit, and you can grow from that place.
I feel like with this type of deep inner work, it helps you to up level onto levels you couldn't even imagine that are possible, because we get so stuck in our own hurts and our own traumas and the things we were told growing up and just all of this stuff. And as human beings, we take it all in. As children, we take all of it in, and we have our own perspective of the world around us, and based on our upbringing. And gosh, just goes on, and cycles get repeated, and patterns keep getting repeated, and you believe things that aren't even true about you that you heard, over and over growing up. And that's trauma. And I always tell people, trauma does not always have to be this big, huge thing that happened to you. It can be a lot of little things that added up in your body, in your mind, in your nervous system, keeping you on the hamster wheel,
Mm-hmm.
creating what you don't want. And that's what this work does. It gets you off the hamster wheel, frees you from physical pain, anxiety, depression, the list goes on, because it's all emotional.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to, look at the emotional body to actually make any kind of long lasting change. I think that's the piece that talk therapy is missing. It's wonderful to unpack your life and talk to a trusted advisor that understands psychology deeply.
Yeah.
That is so helpful to connect the dots and bring to mind so much awareness of how you're playing in your own life. But unless you actually do something somatic, and when I say somatic, it means that it changes something about your body, your physiology, meaning the energy in our meridian systems, that just clears the nervous system. It's like power washing your nervous system. You're just like getting the grime out of there, flushing out those old stories. And the best part is you get to implant, or, encode or re-imprint the beliefs that you do want to have about yourself to get you to where you want to be in your life. It's just amazing, and I can't say enough positive things about it. But Kelly and I both believe that, just try it. Just try it and see what you think, because it's definitely not for everybody, or maybe you're not ready for it yet, and that's okay. Maybe one day you will be, and we're here to guide you through the process, because you don't have to do it alone.
it's a lot easier with someone to guide you through your own stuff because it's hard to see your own traumas. It's best, in my opinion, to have a guide because they have their own perspective. They can help you see it differently. Like for me, I always guide people. We always go back to childhood stuff. I do inner child healing, lots of breath work, memory work, and it lessens the intensity of the emotional response in your body to the thing that happened to you from the past that the person's still holding on. And that takes a lot of energy to keep holding on to your past.
Thank you for watching part 1 with Michele Santo and myself, Kelly Renee. Parts 2 and 3 are coming up soon, so stay tuned. If you're interested in emotional freedom technique sessions where we change the patterns and programs on an energetic level for your mental well-being, reach out to me or Michele for one-to-one personalized sessions. Contact information is below.